Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us in International Conference of Teaching Learning Process in Pandemic Era. Okay, tonight I'm as a moderator, also the speaker, want to discuss with you all about the effectiveness of online learning in the era of pandemic COVID-19. Okay, Okay, the first is about COVID-19. Currently, Corona is a hot topic of conversation. In any hemisphere, Corona still dominated public space. In just a short time, its name becomes a trending topic discussed here and there and was reported massively in print and electronic media. Okay, COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by a newly discovered type of coronavirus. Even though it mostly affects the elderly, this virus can actually affect anyone, from babies to children and adults. This coronavirus can cause minor disorders of the respiratory system, several lung infection, and death. And coronavirus disease, or we know as COVID-19, was first discovered in the city of Wuhan, China, at the end of December 2019. This virus has spread very quickly and has spread to almost all countries, like including Indonesia also. It just in a few months. So this has yet several countries to establish policies to impose lockdown in order to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. In Indonesia itself, a large-scale social restriction policy was implemented to suppress the spread of this virus. Because Indonesia is currently implementing SBB, all activities carried outside the home must be stopped until this pandemic has subsided. And some local governments have decided to implement a policy of dismissing students and starting to apply learning method with an online system or in online connection. And this government policy come into effect in several provinces in Indonesia on Monday, March 16, 2020, which was also followed by other provinces. And however, this does not apply to several schools in each region. The schools are not ready for online learning system, which require learning media such as cell phones, laptop, or computers. Okay, we are going to about the online learnings. The online system in a network in a learning system without face-to-face learning between teacher and student, but is done online using the internet network. Teacher must ensure teaching and learning activities continue even though students are at home. And the solution, teachers are required to be able to design learning media as innovation by utilizing online media. This is accordance with the Minister of Education and Culture of the Republic of Indonesia regarding Circular Number 4 of 2020 concerning implementation of education policies in the emergency of the spread of coronavirus disease. The learning system is implemented through all personal computer or PC or laptop connected to an internet network connection. Teachers can learn together at the same times using group on social media such as WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, or Zoom application or others media as learning media. Thus, the teacher can ensure students take part in learning at the same times, even in different places. And I think all sectors feeling the impact of the corona. One of them is the world of education, judging from the surrounding events that are happening, but students and parents of students who do not have cell phone to support online learning activities feel confused. So the school is also looking for solution to anticipate this. Some students who do not have cell phone learning in groups, so they do learning activities together, like starting to learn fast, like video call that is connected with the teacher concert, being asked question one by one, to capturing like voice not available on WhatsApp, and the material are also given in the form of a video which is less than 2 minutes long. And the problems that occur are not only in instructional media system, but the fact that question quotes required costs for student and teacher to facilitate online learning needs. The quota per case for for internet needs it increased, and many parents are not ready to increase their budget in improving internet networks. And online learning can then be separate from the internet network. Internet network connection is one of the obstacles faced by students who live in quarters find it difficult to access the internet, especially since the student live in rural, remote, and disadvantaged areas. Even if someone uses a cellular network, sometimes the network is unstable because the geographical location is still far from the range of cellular signal. This is also a problem that often occurs in students who take online learning, so the implementation is not optimal. Okay, from this pandemic, we can learn. The first is face-to-face learning activities with the teacher for to be more effective. Yeah, because the teaching profession will not be replaced by technology. Lukman said in his statement on UB's official website. According to him, full online learning has recently caused a lot of complaint from students and parents. Some teachers in school admit that online learning is not as effective as conventional learning activities or face-to-face because some material must be explained directly and more completely. In addition, the material delivered online may not be understood by all students. Based on the experience of teaching online, the system is only effective for giving assignment, and possible result of doing this assignment are given when student will answer. So that is likely to accumulate. Okay. And the success of teacher is conducting online learning in the COVID-19 pandemic situation is the ability of teacher to innovate in designing and contract materials, learning method, and what application are in accordance with the material and methods. Creativity is the key to success for a teacher to be able to motivate students to stay enthusiasm in learning online and not become a psychological burden. In addition, the success of online learning during the COVID-19 period depends on the discipline of all parties. Therefore, the school here need to make a sense by fulfilling good management in regulating the online learning system. This is done by creating a systematic structure and simple schedule to facilitate communication between parents and school so that their children who are studying at home can be monitored effectively. Thus, online learning is an effective solution for learning at home to break the chains of COVID-19 spread, like physical distancing, maintaining a safe distance. It's also a consideration for choosing this learning. Good cooperation between teachers, students, parents of students, and the school is a determining factor in making online learning more effective. Okay. Uh, Maybe that's all from me about the effectiveness for teaching learning process in pandemic era. You can ask me, guys, if you have some question or anything else. You can unmute your audio. Okay, Rina, do you have a question?
Yes.
Okay.
So, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I have a question.
Okay.
Okay. How do you think about the news about parents teaching their children during the pandemic? How do you think?
Okay. Okay. What I think about the news about parents teaching their children during the pandemic. Okay, a product in various social media that tell the experience of parent of student while accompanying their children to learn, but positive and negative side. For example, it turns out that there are parents who often get angry because they have children who are difficult to manage, so they cannot stand it and want their children to study again at school. This incident gave awareness to parents that educating children is not easy, it takes a lot of knowledge and patience. So that with this incident, parents must be aware and know how to guide their children in learning. After gaining in this experience, it is hope that parents will learn how to educate their children at home. Yeah, I think like that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, another question.
Yes, I have one additional question.
Okay.
Okay, what do you think the government should do to see this phenomenon?
Okay, what I think about the government, what they should do when them see this phenomenon. Okay, I think they should find some solution, and the solution to this problem, according to me, is that the government must have provide a policy by opening free online application service in collaboration with internet providers and application to help this online learning process. And the government must also prepare an online based learning curriculum and syllabi. For school, it is necessary to carry out technical guidance like BIMTech online for the online implementation process and to socialize to parents and students through print and social media about the procedures for implementing online learning in relation to their rules and that is. And in the online learning process, it is important to add educational message to parents and students about the COVID-19 pandemic outbreaks. Thus, we find some learning face-to-face but online based. The effect is very good. The program is right on target and the learning outcomes are achieved. Okay, maybe that's my opinion about what should government do when see this phenomenon. Okay, another question.
Okay.
Okay, if there's no question anymore, maybe that's all from me. I'm real apologize if I have a lot of mistake. Billahi fisabilillah, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.